Hi, my Wi-Fiers. I am again here to tell you something about equations of motion by graphical methods. Now, in this video, this is lesson number 8, motion part 8. This video will be aided by a graph in which, see children, I am again going to show you what is a uniform velocity and what is non-uniform velocity, because we are going to derive a set of equations which relate the velocity, acceleration, displacement with the time with the set of equations. They are v is equal to u plus at, s is equal to ut plus half at square, 2as is equal to v square minus u square. Here I am going to show you three set of equation and I am going to derive here three set of equations. These set of equations. See children, this is a car. This is going with the uniform velocity. But if it accelerates in this way, if it changes its velocity, speeds up in time t, let's initial velocity is u, and then in time t it reaches to its final destination. Its initial velocity is u, final velocity is v. In time t it has accelerated uniformly on a straight line with the acceleration a. Alright children, I am going to draw a graph on the graph sheet which is showing you this is the initial velocity u and the body has reached here with the final velocity v in time t. Plotting the graph here on the horizontal axis, that is x-axis, I am plotting time as I have done in my earlier videos. You can see in the description box for my earlier videos. And the vertical axis, that is y-axis, I am plotting here velocity in meters per second. So let us derive here the first equation of motion. But before that, my children must know what is a slope of a straight line graph. This is a graph. See, this is the y-axis and this is the x-axis. This is the first slope. See, like say an ant, a cheetah has to go from here to here, or an ant has to go from here to here. In which case the ant has to put in more labor. Obviously, you will say that in this case the ant has to put in more labor, right? So this has got more slope and the value of this is more. I am keeping here x the same, but I am changing this y. Y is less here and y is more in this case. The slope is more here and the slope is less here. So how do we calculate slope? It is always y-axis by x-axis. I'll be using this in my video, this concept that slope is y by x-axis, value on the y-axis. See, this is the graph. From A to B the body has accelerated, and let me do some extensions. From B to C I have extended a line parallel to the y-axis. From A to D I have extended the line parallel to the time axis. So these two are the extended lines. You know that I always use the props for my children to show you the better way. This is the prop that I am using here. See, the line has been divided into two parts. Here you can see that BC is equal to BD plus DC. See, okay children, I have given it with the different color, but BC is the final velocity V, and BD, I have to calculate here BD plus DC. DC, as you know, is parallel to U, so this is U. Right children? To find BD, what I will do is acceleration is equal to change in velocity by time taken. So this is change in velocity. A change in velocity is BD. This is only the change in velocity. V minus U is the change in velocity upon time taken D. And I have already told you I am using the concept here. This is the slope the slope is always equal to y by x. The same way, AT is equal to BD in BD. So I have got this value here, BD. This is, let us say this is 1 and this is 2. Put the value of BD in 1. We get V is equal to AT plus U, or we say it as V is equal to U plus AT, same as the equation of motion that I have given it here, which describes velocity time relation. See, this is the equation of motion. I hope you have understood the concept. If you have, then give me one thumbs up, and if you have any question, put it in the comment box. You will surely get an answer. Bye.